Hello, Taurus. How are all my Taurus doing? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Kelly from Deep Soul Tarot. Taurus, it's time for that monthly zodiac read where we get the energies for the next 30 days. This is based on July 2023, but it is a timeless read. So it's 30 days from the day you watch it and moving forward. So even if you're watching this past July, at some other point in the summer or past in the winter, next year, whenever you see this, click on it and watch it. It's 30 days from that day and moving forward. Okay? Just so that's all clear. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And it is a general read, so it may not resonate for all of you. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So as I was channeling your energy, Taurus, this is a little amusing, so bear with me here. And I'm just going to repeat what I heard, what I thought I heard from Spirit. And pardon the plane in the background. I live near an airport. I don't realize that noise is in the background until I sometimes go back and watch my own videos, and it's like, oh, you can really hear that pretty loud in the videos. So Spirit gave me the word skate. Now, when I was trying to figure that out, I thought, are you gonna roller skate, or some of you may be, I don't know, gonna go roller skating, watch someone skate, use a skateboard, I don't know, but I heard the word skate. Then I thought I misunderstood, because then I heard escape, and then I heard escape room. Now I don't know if anybody's familiar with those escape rooms, but I heard that some of you, or one of you, may be going in July or the summer to, or maybe even now, to one of those escape rooms where y'all go in a room and they give you clues and you try to get out of, I think it's room to room or whatever, you try to, or to escape the room. I'm not sure how that works. I think I've seen it. They look pretty cool to me. If I could afford it, believe me, I would go do it. I love that stuff. But escape room. So if anybody is going to an escape room, please let me know in the comments, because that's what came to me. Skate, escape, and escape room. I kept trying to hear it over and over, thinking I must have heard that wrong. I must have heard it wrong. And nothing else came. So that's it. All right, Taurus, let's get rolling here after all that. Okay. It can get pretty out there at Deep Soul Tarot, I'm telling you. The energies are all over the place. All right, so we're going to get, for those of you who aren't familiar, have never seen it, we're going to get some general energies at the top, and then a little bit more specific on the bottom with the relationships, personal growth, maybe health and career, and advice. So I suggest watching the whole video, sticking around to the end, because you may miss something. You may miss a message for you specifically. If you can't watch it all at one time, that's fine. I understand. Save it. Watch it later. Mine or anybody else's videos. You miss messages when you don't watch the whole thing. I'm telling you. Things can start off not resonating, and halfway somewhere down here, things can change in a New York second. I'll tell you. All right. Oh, my card. I'm really begging these. I'm using these cards so much. As I said, I just did Aries. As I said in the Aries video, one more shuffle and we're going to cut it for you. All my actual stuff that I always worked with is in, because I had to move so many times, is in my storage, and I miss those cards. Those are my regular cards, but I had to get some new ones until I can get to the old ones. So, but I miss it. For like my moon readings, I usually use my Moonology deck and things like that. So it bums me out, but you know, it is what it is. We're using what we have. Messages are the messages, Spirit said. All right, Taurus, you're worrying about something. You're worrying about your security. You're worried about finances. Oh, I heard finances. Some of you may not have a job. Some of you are worried you won't find a job. Some of you are worried you might lose your job. Maybe they're having layoffs and cutbacks, and you're worried that your job may be one of them. Well, let's see. That's a possibility. Otherwise, it could be worried about someone in your family. You're worried about something. Let's see. So your current self right now, Taurus. Yeah, my goodness. Capricorn card. Dealing with some toxic behavior and energy here, Taurus. I mean, this is you right now. And this is pretty heavy, because I'm hearing that some of you are dealing with something very serious that's toxic. It could be, I mean, I hate to say this, but, and I hope I'm wrong, but domestic situation, whether it's a partner or a home life where, I mean, it could even be family. You could have somebody in your family who's domestically abusive, and if that's the case, you have some stuff to work on here. You got to figure out a way to get you out of that. Okay, Taurus. But with the devil comes other energies such as fear, lying, negative thoughts in general. It could be an addiction or indulging in something, or behaviors that. And so this to me is there's some soul shadow work that has to be done here. Okay. I'm going to be doing some shadow work. Let me also, I don't know if I said it already, my internet is bad, very bad right now. I get only a certain amount of high-speed internet on I use my phone. I don't have internet here. They're trying to work on that, but I don't have any internet. And it's irritating the F out of me. But, and so I use my hotspot. And once I run out of that data, it's like yesterday I went to upload the last of the zodiac reads, which was Pisces, and then I had your two to do, yours and Aries. And it took all day to upload. It took like a good, it was 5 or 6 hours at least, if not 7. And I'm afraid these last two maybe these two may be late. I'm so sorry if it is. I'm really annoyed. It's either I don't do the channel and the readings, or I work with what I have. And I was at a place where I did have internet, and now it's like, great, thank you very much for that. Anyways, but I just want to let you know, so if these come out late, I do apologize. I feel really bad. But anyways, I'm going to do shadow work, but not until I have regular internet, because, Okay, back to this. But, okay, this may be a longer one, because this toxic energy is pretty heavy right here. And I'm hoping the rest of the reading, see what I'm saying? This may not resonate for some of you, but somewhere down here may come up. We can all do shadow work. We all have our own demons. Maybe you're dealing with your own demons, and you're worried something's bothering you. Anyways, what I was going to say about that is Saturn is in retrograde right now. Started on, I believe, June 17th or something like that. And I would like to do a video on that. I did the summer solstice one, if you want to check that out. So the Saturn in retrograde is basically tying up loose ends, things that maybe karmic lessons we didn't deal with, or things we didn't deal with that are now coming back to the surface. And it's not a bad thing, because it's coming back to us to allow us to work through this stuff so we can release it. See, and shadow work is a good thing for that, because there are things inside of you, whether it's from things that have happened to you or from your childhood, and things that may come back up. And when you don't deal with that, you carry that with you. You may not realize it, but you carry it with you. And if you have issues that you haven't dealt with, and you may be indulging in some bad substance or bad behavior, it may stem from that. But this is a dark night of the soul type thing. We'll move on here and see what other energies we can get. And again, if you're dealing with somebody in particular, it could be a Capricorn. All right, your theme for the month of July, the next 30 days, is okay, see how that can change in a second there. The Fool card. So this is a month of working through this crap. If you know of anybody, and if I can find anybody that I know that does good shadow work, I know somebody on YouTube. For any of you who don't watch him, I didn't mention any of the other videos, but he doesn't get a whole lot of views. And his channel is called Drawing the Circle. He's very, very wise. He approaches the readings in a totally different way than most of including myself, the tarot readers on here. And no, he doesn't go with the trend. He doesn't go with the love readings and all that, pick a card readings type things. I don't think he's ever done a pick a card, but he's very, very wise. I just watched a reading for my own sign, chakra. He did a chakra reading. And I'm telling you, for those of you, check him out, Drawing the Circle. Drawing the Circle. His name is Mark Anthony Lyons, but he goes by Mal. But he's really cool. Anyways, sorry, moving on from that. Starting a new beginning here. This next month, I was saying that you might want to check out somebody who does shadow work. Because this is a good time for you to start anew, Taurus. And I'm going to move on so I don't keep, dwelling on that and all these little things I put in between. This is your key goal, the Emperor. I'm hearing a theme here, Taurus. And I'm hearing this may be your own demons. Only you'll know, Taurus, if it's someone else you're dealing with but yourself. But I'm hearing yourself. Shadow work, dark night of the soul. There's a dark period for you. Something is resurfacing for you. And it's time to work that out so you can let that go, so you can be free from it and start a brand new path, a brand new journey. You're stuck here. You're stuck in this. And you're never going to get this. Oh my God, there's the world. Oh my God, this is going to be a long time, the long video. You're stuck in the past. This is the end of a cycle. We're going to end this cycle, Taurus. Come on now. Self-love. It's time to work on the self-love. This could very well be shadow work you need to do. And taking back control of your life is what I just heard. Taking back control, Aries card. That getting back your confidence, getting back that, I hear that you're feeling a lack of power somehow, and getting that back. That's your main focus, getting the power back. And if the Queen of Wands specifically, or the King of Wands comes up, I'm going to know that's exactly what Spirit is talking about here. Okay, so your obstacle, the Hierophant, Taurus card, this is you. You, Taurus. Your obstacle. Well, I'm going to say it right now, Taurus. And if I offend some Tauruses, or, get a little bit out of shape for this, you are blocking yourself. You're your own obstacle right now. Again, the demons, I think it's your demons. You're stubborn. You're being stubborn, set in your ways. You're set in your ways. And you're not looking at the thing in a full picture. You're not looking at... I know air signs are very grounded, but you're too grounded. You're not willing to take a chance on something else. Maybe you're trying to take too much control of your life. Ooh, gee, mama, this is getting deep here. Okay, actions you can take, Taurus. Cancer card. Moving forward. Look at this. You have all major arcana right now, Taurus. We haven't gotten to this. You have all major arcana. And you know what the major arcana is about in the tarot? The minor arcana is about our day-to-day life, things that happen in our life. The major arcana is usually directed at the self. It's spiritual growth. It's things within us. Starting with the Fool. This is the beginning of the journey. Taking a chance. Stepping out on a journey and just letting everything go. And then moving on. The Emperor, taking control. And then the Hierophant is after the Emperor. But it's like, and then this is the 7th card, so 5 to 7. In between was at 5, 6. The Lovers is in between, Gemini card. A choice. Moving forward. This is down the line. This is card number what, 15? Yeah, the Devil card is down the line. But you have major arcana, so this is about you and your personal growth, your spiritual growth, your higher self. Taurus, look in the mirror. All you Tauruses, I'm not going to even say some of you. All you Tauruses, look in the mirror. Think about something in your life, or something within you, if you can identify it, what you can change. This is all very rigid energy here. This is not healthy for you. This is affecting your life in an unhealthy way. It's good to have some control over your life, but sometimes you can be too controlling of your life and not being so stubborn that you're not letting new things in. Now this is your goal card, your key goal for the month. I'm going to clarify some of these, so this may be long, but moving forward, you have to will yourself forward from that. And let's see what else we have now. Now we're going to get into personal relationships. Love, or it can be family, friends, and that kind of thing. Stubborn. Taurus. I know Taurus can be stubborn. You're the bull. I have a cousin who's a Taurus, and I know Taurus people. I'm stubborn too, so I'm not throwing stones at anybody. So I know what that's like. I could use this. Oh, I have a Taurus ascendant. There we go. That's where it comes from, I think, and I have an Aries moon. I am hell stubborn. And if somebody says the word don't, even if I wanted to do what they wanted me to do, not do it, I would just not do it just because they're telling me. I don't like to be told what to do. And that's not healthy a lot of the time. Sometimes that is putting yourself in a position that you're keeping yourself held in a position that is not a good one. It's a low vibration, not good for the higher self. Think about that, Taurus. So where are you stubborn? Where in your relationships are you stubborn? Or where in your relationships are you holding on to something that you know damn well you need to let go of? Whether it's a love relationship, a friend who may be a bad influence, maybe someone at work who's encouraging you to do something maybe not on the up and up. Normally you're a moral person and they're telling you it's okay if you take a little money. It's okay if you take a couple things to work. They have enough money. Think about that. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm just pointing out so personal growth, pointing out some examples. 9 of Pentacles. Independence. So you pride yourself. You may be trying to hold on to your independence here. So we do have major arcana up here, but we have the minor arcana down here. The 9 to the 4 is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles is feeling some sort of loss or lack. So you may be in a period of feeling like you're out in the cold. You're being isolated. You're isolated for whatever reason, and there's something that you are doing, Taurus, I'm hearing. I mean, this could be someone else, all right? So I'm not going to say it's only the Tauruses that are doing this, but, and again, if the cross watchers out there, I don't know if you're watching for your Taurus, but, and again, this could not resonate for your sun sign. Maybe you're in a sun, moon, rising. And like I said, I have a Taurus rising, and, you know, maybe this may apply to me as well, you know, because I am stubborn. I may have to go back and watch this and really listen to the message here. It comes across. You don't always hear it as you're saying it. It just comes out. You channel it, it comes out. Let me get on to the rest of the reading, and then we can clarify and maybe get some more information. But this is your work and health, and home. So far you have all Pentacles. You may be a workaholic, Taurus. Some of you Taurus may be a workaholic. And, you know, that's to a lot of people say, well, what's wrong with being a hard worker? That's different than being a workaholic. A hard worker and having good morals and ethics as far as work goes is fine. But sometimes, and my dad was a Virgo. Loved him to death, but he was never home. And I miss that because I was a tomboy. And I wanted someone to go out and throw a ball with and do some tomboyish things. And well, he wasn't really into that kind of stuff. He did watch sports and stuff, but he wasn't necessarily into that kind of stuff. But still, we would hang out. I hung out when he was home. I hung out. We had a great time, whether it be music, sports. I really was. I really liked the work he did. He worked in advertising and the old school advertising. I won't tell you how long ago, but they didn't have computers and graphics back then. He did everything by hand. But I always wanted to go into advertising, not graphic design. Well, I want to go into graphic designing now, but doing that layout. And he never had to sell. I'll show you someday. I knew that would never happen because he was a workaholic. But when I'm pointing that out, telling that story, is because sometimes you're so involved in your work, you don't see where you are lacking in the rest of your life, whether it be love, and sometimes you may be in a relationship but you don't have the time for the person. Family, if you're a family man, you have kids, you really got to stop some of the work, because let me tell you, I still remember that. I'm older now. I still remember and miss that from my dad, and you can't get that time back. My dad's no longer here. Can't get that back, you know. And then when people get older, when your dad gets older, they're not going to have the energy and whatever. You're not going to have that energy to spend with your kids the way they want you to spend it. So I'm just saying, you may be a workaholic. It's good to be goal-oriented, Taurus. So I'm hearing that you, whatever job you have, it may mean a lot to you. It may be a job you love. And the more you put into it, maybe the more you can get back. You can work your way up the ladder. That's all great. But remember, there are other things in your life, even if you don't have family. Yourself, your health, your personal life, self stuff. It's your emotional life is just as important as your work life. And although it may be something you love, you may be spending an awful lot of time alone and holding on to that, but you're missing something here. Think of that devil. All right, we're going to get some advice. The Empress. Well, that's interesting. You have the Emperor and the Empress. Your advice. Exactly what I was saying. Divine feminine, divine masculine. You need to balance this out. So you are strong. You're very confident maybe in your work. You have, like I said, a strong work ethic. You have a grip on, maybe you make good money. But the Empress is the queen of all queens. She knows that she also, again, feminine energy only, not gender. No gender in Tarot. The Empress knows that, so the Emperor is more cerebral, logical, makes decisions based on intellectual decisions. Not, he's got passion. He does have passion, a lot of passion for things. So it's not like he is unfeeling and he doesn't have passion, but he makes decisions based on intellect and logic only. All right, that may influence it a little bit, but that's not going to. He's going to make a decision that he knows is good for him and his kingdom. Again, masculine energy. Same with the Empress. But the Empress is in touch with her feelings. The Empress knows that having social contacts, maybe love in your life so you don't feel lonely. Also staying grounded as the earth signs, but also knowing that there are other things in life than just work. Let's get some clarification here, because I don't know if this is resonating for any Tauruses. But you have all pentacles, except for the Empress, which is major arcana. You're missing your higher self. This is all third dimensional, earthbound, material world. Right here. Material world. And this is basically all you alone. The King of Pentacles is alone. The Nine of Pentacles is independent and alone. Happy, making money, happy and content in the job and making the money and maybe the stability as far as that goes, but holding on to that almost in a greedy way, almost like that's all that there is in your life. These are all major arcana. This is really interesting, Taurus. This is really, really interesting. So this is a lot about your personal, internal, higher self that you're not paying attention to. The internal self. This is all external. Internal. The Emperor's a little bit external, as maybe be the Hierophant. But, okay, let's see. We're going to do the Devil right off the bat here, Taurus. Alright? Alright, here we go. Sorry if that was loud. This is really, out of all the readings I've done, and you're the last one because I started with Gemini. It was Gemini season when I started. I started with them. Well, that just flipped right over. Yeah. What we got here? We got the Devil. This is clarifying the Devil, but look. And the next card, the Fool. You have the Fool twice. It's time to let go. Let go, Taurus. I know you want to. I know you know for some of you that you work too hard. I know that you are saying, I really wish I could do this. Just not worry about work and this and that, and just let go. It's time. It's summertime. Watch that summer solstice reading. It's about the summer. It's based on July also, again, the 30 days, but moving through it, it's a summer reading. So, and I just posted that on June 21st when the summer solstice came. This is summer. It's time to have fun. Go out and have some fun. Family, friends. Maybe you'll meet somebody if you're interested in love. The Nine of Wands. Maybe you've been injured in the past, but it's like you're so guarded. So guarded. The Star, you need to do some healing. Aquarius card. You may meet an Aquarian. There's the Devil again. And you're keeping yourself. The Eight of Swords, I could just keep going. There's that Four of Pentacles again. You're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself trapped in this world of work, and it's not good for you, Taurus. Let this be the month where you follow a wish. This is a wish come true card. This is the healing. This is follow that light inside you of what do you really want to do instead of putting up that wall. Oh my goodness, Taurus. Saturn in retrograde is really, really talking to you here. It's time to tie those loose ends and get rid of them. There it is again. The Nine of Wands. The next card after that is the Ten of Wands, which is releasing this burden. Release, let go. Let go and release this burden, whatever it is. Work. It sounds like it's work to me. Oh my God, the stars on the bottom of the Spirit says, tear down the wall and follow that wish. What do you wish you could do? Do you wish you could go on a trip? I wish I could travel to Europe. Do it. Do it. You must have vacation time. Taurus. What did I say in the beginning? Balloon. Balloon? No, skate. Yours was skate. Balloon was for Aries. Skate. Escape room. Try that escape room. I don't know, skate. I was trying to find a country or a place that sounded like skate, but I don't know. Escape. Oh. You want to get away, escape from all this. Ooh, it's time to escape. It's time to escape what's dragging you down, Taurus. You can still go to an escape room, just for fun. Escape. That's why I heard that. Thank you, Spirit. Escape. Do something you've always wanted to do, but you've never had time to do because you're always working or doing something else. Oh my God. It's already, where are we? 26 minutes. This is going to be long. All right, maybe not. Let me see here. Let me just do the Emperor here. This one wanted to come out. I'm taking it. You're avoiding. You need to get rid of some emotional baggage. You're avoiding something emotional. And you're trying to keep it under control. You're trying not to think about it. It's still coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. And you're trying to control it. And to avoid it, you work. Or you do something else. Bottom of the deck. There's that 5 of Pentacles. Remember I told you? The 9 to the 4 is the 5 of Pentacles. What's underneath that? The 6 of Swords. You need to get out of that. It's a lack mentality. I think you're almost afraid if you don't work, you're going to end up being poor. Or you're going to end up, out on the street. You're going to end up, in your older years, you're not going to have any money. And, planning ahead is great. Believe me, it is. Hierophant, please. Oh my God. I want to keep going. Dang it. I don't want to keep you here forever. I may keep going and just let you guys can cut it off if you want, but I want to know this whole story here, damn it. Queen of Cups. More emotional energy. And this is for you, Taurus. This is your card in the actions. There's nothing wrong with having morals and ethics and scruples and things like that. And maybe you feel like you need a sense of control because if you get too emotional or you don't follow a certain schedule, a certain timeline, that things are out of whack. No, things are out of whack when you're so rigid in your schedule and your timeline that you don't see any flexibility in there. That's when you're out of whack. Schedules and timelines are great. I have schedules for this channel. But sometimes things come up, like bad internet. And I do flip out when the bad internet comes because I want certain readings to get at certain times and like this. But I can't do anything about it. So I have to be flexible and say, okay, I'm going to get it out when I can get it out. The Queen of Cups is saying nurture yourself. Nurture that part of you that you're either avoiding and or ignore. Be in touch with your emotions, Taurus. I know your Taurus aren't emotionless. I know that. Maybe you're looking for love. Maybe you want love. Maybe you're actually a bit lonely. All right. And there's the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. You know what? You start this new beginning. This is a new beginning being offered to you. This reading, this message, the summer. And through that, I think you may actually meet somebody on that, away from work. You're doing something else, whether you're on vacation, you're going to meet somebody who's in the same line of work, or a person who can help progress you in your work, maybe somebody you can collaborate with in the job, maybe you're on YouTube, maybe you can collab with somebody. There's somebody this is a new beginning, and in that you're going to find a whole new goal. You're going to find a whole new goal. Now, it may not be work, it may be something else, but just start a new goal, a new life. Your new goal is to start a new life. That's your new goal right now. Next 30 days. Chariot. And what underneath that? What was underneath that? 7 of Cups. You're going to have plenty of options. You're going to have to think about this. Taurus. Chariot. Should we do Chariot? What are we moving forward here, Spirit? Oh, wait, no, that didn't feel right. I'm going to make sure I get the right card. Okay, there we go. What are we moving forward to? Oh, my freaking God. Look at that. Once you let go, Taurus, once you let go, all work and no play, I'm going to say jack, but Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes you a dull boy. Go out and have fun. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Take a chance on letting this go and just releasing yourself. You're going to see how much, this is a turning point for you, Taurus. Your life's going to be like one big carnival once you just let loose. Once you take that first step, that first leap, you're going to buy, holy fuck, I had no idea I could be like this fun. And that fun side of you is going to come out. And I don't know what you have in each of your charts. Check your chart. You may have a Gemini in there or something, and that part wants to be free. Have fun. Like you did when you were a kid. Go to a carnival. Go to the escape room. Go to a skate park. Go skating. You're going to escape from the humdrum. Escape from the humdrum. That's what I'm hearing. And you're going to have so much fun. You're going to realize so much about you. But the Wheel of Fortune is a turn of events. It's going to turn in your favor. You take this chance. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is, if you don't spin, you don't win. That's how I see it. You don't take a chance at all, you don't spin, you're not going to win at all. You're never going to know if you spin that wheel. Some people spin, and not every time. If you spin more than once, not every time. But this is a point in your life where life is moving around you, and you're missing out. You're missing out on all of this fun, all this exuberant energy, all this passion that you're going to find out you had passion you didn't even know you had. You're moving towards that, Taurus. I'm telling you. And there's the Emperor again. So you've taken control in a different way now. Maybe you were taking control of work and just trying to keep things in a nice little box. Keeping it in a nice little box. You got to step outside the box. Step outside that box, Taurus. Have some fun. Let loose. Okay, I'm going to do the 4 of... damn, that's a loud whatever. I'm also by a freeway, by the way. So there's a lot of noise over here. Yeah, freeway, planes, trains, planes, and automobiles. The 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. What is Taurus holding on to? Or being too stubborn about? Let's see, because this is about your relationships. I'm also going to do your personal growth. Okay, we're 32. Sorry, I'm staring at the clock. Judgment card. Yeah. You're in this dark little hole, your little box. It's like you crawl into your box, you pull your little flaps down, you do your thing inside your little box, which could be your home, your apartment, wherever you live, tent, some of us live in a tent. Been there, done that. I'll tell my story someday. Been there, done that. Not that long ago, too. Been a few years, so let me tell you. Anyways, you're holding on to this certain way of life that is hindering you. And it's time to come out of that, come out of the dark, come out of that cocoon, come out of that box, step outside the box. And live, Taurus, live. It's for some of you, maybe not all of you, some of you. This is the Judgment card, which is right before the World card. I thought we had the World up here. Do we have the World under here? Yeah, there's the World. This card goes right before the World card. It's a spiritual awakening. It's an awakening of some sort. But it's your higher self. It's your higher self. Get rid of that devil energy, that toxic, a workaholic, or whatever a holic you may be. Get rid of that energy. And you're going to feel reborn. You're going to be, it's like you're rising from the dead going, I'm a whole new person now. I'm starting over. And you're going to feel so good, Taurus. End of the heartbreak. You're going to heal that heartbreak. There's that Empress. So you get in touch with those emotions inside of you. The emotional side of you. I'm going to do the Nine of Pentacles only because it's your personal growth. Okay? I'm just going to say for the work and health, you're too goal-oriented. You're too fixated on one thing. And you need to open your eyes. So it may be affecting your health. It may be affecting your mental health. Or you may be obsessed with work and being a workaholic. You're goal-oriented. That's how you are. And that's fine. But remember, everything is about balance. There's more to life than just work. Projects, school, whatever it may be. All right, come on now. Let's get a card for Taurus so I can give them something. This one right here, Spirit said, that one there. Tower. Tower. If you don't do it, Taurus, they're going to do it for you. Tearing down those walls. Smash that box you're in. And I don't mean your home, but I mean that metaphorical box that you put yourself in. Smash that box. And say, I'm never going back in there again. That's the end of that. I can still work. I can still have goals, but it doesn't have to be my whole life. And if you don't do it, the universe is going to do it for you. I'm just going to say. So your personal growth is balancing out. Your independence is great, and your earnings and whatever, stability is great, but you need to balance it out. See how this person has, I'm saving 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, there's 6, excuse me. 6, I should know, 6 and 3 is 9. 6 of Pentacles for myself. So you can still work. But then I have 3 Pentacles over here for other things. This is my other part of me. My personal growth, my personal self, my passions, my fun in life. And the Empress, there's the Empress again, came back. Lessen the burden. The Empress knows that holding on to those kind of things is only going to keep you down. Low vibration and burden. Imagine carrying those 10 logs, those huge logs, every single day of your life through a long forest, a long journey. Let them go. You're almost there. You're not quite there, Taurus. Whew, man, it's a good thing that's the end of the readings, because this was a cool reading, because it was very deep, but it was also very draining for me. So yeah. All right, Taurus, I hope this was helpful for some of you. I hope you stayed till the end, or you came back to the video. This is very, very helpful for a lot of you. I would have continued, but it would have gone on for like an hour, and I don't want to do that. But I think we got the gist of the message here. Step outside the box. This is draining you. Step outside the box. Taurus, I love you all. I do. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you again. See you in the next one. Peace out.